All right, today we need to talk about something really important. A financial trap that quietly trips up thousands of veterans every single year. It's the lifelong Medicare Part B penalty. Now, the good news is it's completely avoidable, but only if you know the rules. And for veterans, a simple misunderstanding here can have some serious, lifelong consequences for your wallet. So let's break down exactly what you need to know to stay protected.
And look, this isn't just some theoretical problem. Let's kick things off with a real story. We've got a Navy vet who put off signing up for Medicare Part B for just 3 years. He figured his VA coverage was all he needed. The result? A 30% penalty tacked onto his monthly premium forever, for the rest of his life. That one mistake is going to cost him over $13,000, probably a whole lot more as the years go by. This is exactly the kind of costly error we're here to help you sidestep.
So, first things first, let's get into how this penalty actually works. The math behind it is pretty straightforward, but you'll see how its long-term impact can be, well, pretty brutal.
It all starts with a 10% hike on your premium. But, and this is a big but, it's not just a one-time thing. See, it's 10% for each full year you wait past your deadline. So if you delay 1 year, that's a 10% penalty. 2 years, it's 20%. 3 years, 30%. You can see how this stacks up incredibly fast.
And here's the part that really stings. This penalty is permanent. It never, ever goes away. You will be paying it every single month for as long as you have Medicare. It's a true lifelong penalty.
Now take a look at this. What's really wild is how the penalty actually grows over time. It's not a fixed dollar amount. It's a percentage of whatever the premium is that year. So as the standard Medicare premium goes up, which it does, the dollar amount you're paying in penalties also goes up. That 3-year delay might start as an extra $64 a month, but a few years down the road, that same 30% penalty could easily cost you an extra $100 every single month. Over 20 years, we're talking tens of thousands of dollars just gone.
So, you have to be asking, why do so many veterans fall into this trap? Well, it all boils down to one really dangerous myth about something called creditable coverage. Honestly, this is probably the single most costly misunderstanding for veterans when it comes to Medicare. Okay, let's be absolutely crystal clear on this. To avoid the penalty, Medicare says you need to have creditable coverage. Now, that usually means health insurance from a current job. But what's crucial for every veteran to hear is what does not count. Your VA healthcare does not count. CHMVA does not count. And believe it or not, TRICARE does not count as creditable coverage for avoiding this specific Part B penalty.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. This is straight from the horse's mouth. The Department of Veterans Affairs says it right on their own website. They flat out tell you, if you delay signing up for Part B, you'll pay a penalty. Even they know their own amazing coverage doesn't protect you from this one specific rule.
Now, for you military retirees out there, I need you to listen up because the situation gets even more serious. If you're eligible for TRICARE for life, failing to enroll in Medicare isn't just a mistake, it's what I'd call a double trap. And the consequences are huge.
It's a nasty 1-2 punch. First, the law is simple. To get TRICARE for life, you must be enrolled in both Medicare Part A and Part B. If you don't sign up when you're supposed to, you just lose your TFL coverage. Poof, it's gone. Then, when you realize the mistake and you finally get around to enrolling in Medicare, bam, you get slapped with that same lifelong Part B penalty we've been talking about. There's no way around it.
Okay, enough with the warnings. I know that sounds pretty bleak, but here's the great news. This entire mess is 100% avoidable. So let's shift gears and focus on the solution. Here are the timelines you absolutely have to get right. Your first, your main, your most important deadline is what's called your Initial Enrollment Period. Think of it as your golden window. It's a 7-month period that starts 3 months before the month you turn 65, includes your birthday month, and then ends 3 months after. For almost everyone, this is the time to sign up for Medicare and avoid any penalties. Period.
Now, there is one major exception. Let's say you're still working past 65 and you've got health coverage through your job or your spouse's job. If that's you, you can delay. You'll get something called a Special Enrollment Period, which gives you an 8-month window to sign up penalty-free after you finally stop working.
And when that time comes, this is the form you'll need, CMS-40B. You can find it right on the Social Security website. And if you are using that special period after leaving a job, there's just one extra form your employer fills out to prove you had coverage. Don't be intimidated by the paperwork. Getting this right will literally save you a fortune over your lifetime.
Whew.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. So before we wrap up, let's just boil this all down to the absolute most critical, must-remember points just for you.
So, if you remember nothing else, remember these 4 things. Number 1, your VA health coverage, as great as it is, does not protect you from the Part B penalty. Number 2, that penalty is no joke. It's 10% per year you delay, and it lasts for life. Number 3, for military retirees, TRICARE for Life is not an alternative to Medicare. It absolutely requires it. And finally, number 4, circle your 65th birthday on a calendar. That 7-month window around it is your golden ticket to get this right and avoid the entire mess.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. You served this country. You earned these benefits through years of hard work, through sacrifice. A simple paperwork misunderstanding shouldn't be allowed to take a chunk out of them. So, are you sure you're taking the right steps to protect them for the rest of your life?